everyone, mabuhay, Xin Chao. I am Krishna Marie Gravides, Miss Charm Philippines 2024.
Hello, I'm Georgia Waddington, Miss Charm New Zealand. This is #CharmLoveYou.
Hi everyone, my name is Tanya Estrada, Miss Charm Mexico 2023, and I'm very excited to share with you a little bit about my 2023.
Hello, come back again with me, Luzaran Krishna, your Miss Charm Indonesia 2024 with Charm Love You.
Hello, Xin Chao and Assalamu Alaikum. My name is Hibak Ahmed and I am proud to be your Miss Charm Somalia 2024.
What were your biggest achievements in the past year?
This past year, I joined Miss Universe Philippines and I earned the title Miss Charm Philippines 2024. It stands as my biggest achievement for 2023, symbolizing dedication through hard work, sleepless nights, perseverance. This experience opened new doors for me for friendships, allowed me to explore in various cities here in the Philippines, and also provided opportunities for personal growth, which I aim to channel for the betterment of our community.
My biggest achievement stems from my unwavering dedication to the health sector, where I'm an ambassador for one of New Zealand's largest mental health charities. I organised and hosted a highly successful and profitable fundraiser with all proceeds dedicated to mental health support and suicide prevention.
It was definitely a year full of work, learning, and overall satisfaction. One of my biggest accomplishments was losing the fear of starting my own business.
Well, my biggest achievement in the past year was when I joined to be a policewoman in my country, Indonesia. I was selected in top 23 among 50 participants. And why I've said this is my biggest achievement in the past year? Yeah, because I've passed so many selections and this is a long journey for me.
Over the past year, a massive achievement of mine was independently publish my own book. And the book that I wrote is called Unlocking the Reader Within, A Guide to Lifelong Reading. For me, this goes beyond my creativity and storytelling. For me, this book allowed me to put everything that I've learned as an English teacher and teach others around the world in different languages and different discourses on how to become a better reader and why it is important to be a better reader, not only for yourself, but for society as a whole.
Are there any memorable moments from the past year that you would like to share?
After Holy Week this year, I got involved in a bus accident while traveling from my province to Manila for my first ever national pageant. It occurred at midnight. I was alone with the other passengers. But despite the shock and trembles, fortunately, I had no serious physical injuries. Only a few knew about this, mainly my friends and my family. And ever since this incident happened, I learned to cherish life more, engage myself in a daily meaningful act, visibly express my love and care for my dear ones, and of course, embrace the present as tomorrow may be uncertain.
My most memorable moment was being crowned Miss New Zealand. It showed all of my hard work, dedication, and growth through this experience.
If you had to describe your past year in one word, what would it be and why?
Extraordinary. It has been a journey of self-development, personal growth, and confidence building. I am truly grateful for this year.
I have plenty of moments that have become part of my favorites. However, the one that comes to mind is when the message I shared through my social project was heard by thousands of people inside and outside of my country. And that continues to be known through social media and keeps motivating people.
I have said that my life is full of surprise, but I think not just only full of surprise, but full of magic. Because yeah, when I joined in the regional competition in my province, Lampung, before I faced Q&A session, I always thought one question that I really wish to get, it will perfectly match.
The most memorable moment of the year would have to be securing a crucial meeting in the Somali embassy. This meeting has opened doors for collaboration on a project not only means a lot to me, but also to the Somali embassy and the citizens of Somalia. We are now working on opening up a library in Somalia. This collaboration not only amplified the advocacy work that I do and the community initiatives.
If you had to describe your past year in one word, what would it be and why?
I would say my 2023 is defined by the word breakthrough. I made the bold choice to leave my role as an ad specialist, my main source of income, and embrace a new opportunity. Transitioning from the comfort of analyzing data at home to the competitive realm of pageantry wasn't easy, but I know that it was a necessary step for me for personal development. Despite the uncertainties, with the support of an amazing community, our combined efforts yielded results beyond my expectations, bringing about the breakthrough we aimed for.
What role did gratitude play in your life over the past year, and how did you practice it?
Gratitude has played a role in my life daily, especially with the opportunity to represent my beautiful country. I even created and launched an ebook that focused on gratitude to inspire others to practice it too.
If you had to describe your past year in one word, what would it be and why?
About learning from experiences. My year was full of experiences, some positive and others not so much. But without a doubt, today I have learned from each of them. Now I understand that we never lose. Sometimes we win and sometimes we learn.
What challenges did you face in the past year? And how did you overcome them?
Yes, it's all about how to be ready and adaptive with every single situation. I'm a dreamer and I have executed all of the process to pursue my dream. Maybe plan A didn't work, plan B works, and maybe plan C very works. As a Putri Indonesia and Miss Charm Indonesia, I never thought it before. But I should to be ready and adaptive to get lesson and make me a mature person later.
If you had to describe your past year in one word, what would it be and why?
The perfect word to describe my year would be abundance. An abundance of joy, memorable experiences, and growth. Things that have enriched my journey and things I'd also like to bring onto the stage of Miss Charm 2024.
Did you engage in any meaningful volunteer work or contribute to your community in the past year?
Certainly, I actively participate in discussions for Save the Children and Mind Nation. Additionally, I contribute to Fervent Animal Rescue and Advocacy, the leading nonprofit animal welfare organization in Baguio City. And motivated by their impact, I spearheaded the campaign Color the World with Kindness. Our youth team conducts outreach programs, visits public schools, and we're utilizing the social media to address mental health, peer pressure, financial literacy, and life skills. We also organize stray feeding programs, and our goal is to secure more resources for ongoing success of this impactful campaign.
Did you engage in any meaningful volunteer work or contribute to your community in the past year?
Yes, as an ambassador for one of New Zealand's largest mental health charities, I undertook many initiatives to raise both awareness and funds. I also worked closely with Brave New Zealand, a charity that focuses on preventing sexual harm and those affected. I visited multiple schools and spoke to thousands of students across New Zealand to raise awareness on this topic.
What role did gratitude play in your life over the past year? And how did you practice it?
Not only in the past year, but during my entire life, gratitude has been one of the most important values for me. This past year has also been the guide to authenticity and to a healthy, positive connection with those around me.
Are there any memorable moments from the past year that you would like to share?
Of course, that was a lot. I do believe that life is full of surprise. Suddenly, I've rejected to be a police, and suddenly, I've chosen to be a Putri Indonesia and Miss Charm Indonesia. Moreover, past year is my first time to enter my university. Well, it taught me to be always respect in every single destiny that have given to me by God.
What challenges did you face in the past year, and how did you overcome them?
I've learned a profound lesson in resilience and trust. I've come to realize that God has a greater path for me, a path that I must trust, and understanding that the challenges that I face are redirection, not a roadblock. In this, I realize I must trust what God and the universe has planned for me, and understanding that sometimes failure is a redirection. This new mindset was a challenge at first. However, I came to realize that I must become more adaptable and have strong belief that in my new journey, things will not always go the way I want it to go, but instead, I must.
In the face of failures, what did you learn from them?
One valuable lesson I learned from a failure is that our mistakes don't define us. Regardless of how much we try to avoid failure, it's inevitable at times. For example, failing an exam doesn't reflect our intelligence. Perhaps we need to study more. Or if plans don't unfold as expected, we analyze, we adjust, and create a more effective plan. Or rejection from a job opportunity doesn't mean it's the end. Perhaps it's not the right time or place.
Were there any books, movies, or music that left a lasting impact on you in the past year?
Self-development books are something I enjoy reading and listening to. But a book that left a lasting impact on me was the Two Raw Sisters books. I also had the privilege of meeting and interviewing the Two Raw Sisters, 4-time best-selling cookbook authors. They gave me insight into good health and well-being through healthy eating.
Did you engage in any meaningful volunteer work or contribute to your community in the past year?
I have been working on my social commitment for some years, which this time comes with more force thanks to these platforms. I work in motivational conferences and indigenous and rural communities. I also collaborate with a company that employs only Tarahumara women who seek to enhance the culture and provide job opportunities to women from this community who seek a better quality life.
How did you spend time taking care of yourself and maintaining your mental health?
Yes, I did. I did sport to maintaining my mental health because I do believe that every single people has their own problems or difficult things in their life. And sometimes people stuck in that condition, so it makes unbalance in mind and soul. So yeah, I love running. So by running, I was tired, and while do sport, it will erase my negativity in my mind. So I would like to suggest you guys, if you have negativity or difficulty in your life, just let them go by spending your time to explore your passion and give achievement.
What role did gratitude play in your life over the past year, and how did you practice it?
Gratitude has always been something that I've been taught from a young age, from family, religion, and school, which is something that I always embed in my everyday life. And this year in particular, I took upon myself to write in my journal. This has allowed me to reflect on the goodness I've enriched in my journey, and also to become more thankful and more appreciative